Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you're new here, and I started this channel to document my journey becoming a single mother by choice by going through IVF after getting diagnosed with PCOS and endometrial cancer. I'm now cancer free, but if you would like to follow along on my journey to single motherhood, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get updated anytime I upload new videos. I can't believe this is my last bump date and I'm having a baby tomorrow. I don't think it's like fully hit me yet. People keep saying like, are you ready? Like, are you excited? Are you nervous? And yeah, like all the above. I'm ready. I'm ready to meet him. I'm very excited, obviously, and very nervous. But I don't think it's fully hit me yet. So I'm technically 36 weeks tomorrow, but obviously since my C-section is tomorrow, I'm filming the day before I turn 36 weeks so I could get this last bump date in and update you guys on my 35th and 36th week. So if you are new to my channel, I have to have a C-section no later than 36 weeks because I have something called vasa previa, which is where there are fetal blood vessels that are covering the opening of my cervix, and it's very dangerous if I were to go into labor and the blood vessels would burst and the baby would lose all of his blood before we would be able to get him out. So 36 weeks is the latest that my clinic recommends delivering via C-section for vasa previa. So that is why I'm having a C-section tomorrow. And yeah, let's just jump right into the video. My 35th week, I experienced my first, and it was actually my only throughout this whole pregnancy, Charlie horse. I heard people talk about this before. I woke up in the middle of the night and my calf was just like locked up and it hurt so bad, but it only lasted like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or something, and then it went away. But I thought, but that was just a weird thing. But I guess it's a common pregnancy symptom, and I only had one, so that's not bad. My Braxton Hicks are continuing to increase every week in intensity, and they're just happening more often. And he gets hiccups every day. Sometimes just once a day, sometimes a couple times a day, but he gets hiccups all the time. In my 35th week, I wrote that I was starting to feel nauseous for some reason at night and sometimes in the mornings. And I didn't today, but like almost every day I've been feeling just a little bit nauseous. I don't know why. That's coming back. I thought I was long done with that symptom. And I have been super thirsty since the 35th week. Just every day, can't get enough water and electrolytes, and I'm just drinking a lot. In my 35th week, I also got my 2 steroid shots to help with lung development. And those, I was not like worried about those because I'm like, I feel like I'm a pro at shots at this point. I've given myself, you know, intramuscular shots, shots in the stomach, whatever. But they were intramuscular shots and they stung like badly. And then the stinging lasted for a good hour after I got them done. So that was kind of a surprise, but I mean, not a huge deal. I was just a little shocked. I am not usually afraid of shots, and these, I was a little bit afraid to get the second one because it was so painful the first time. So they measured him this week, and he was measuring 4 pounds, 5 ounces. They're estimating. So that was about a week and a half ago, not quite, a week and 2 days ago. So I know people say that they can be off by about a pound one way or the other. So I hope they're not off and overestimating and that he's only like 3 pounds, 5 ounces as of last week. But I was a little bit disappointed because all of his like percentiles, like all of his measurements were actually lower than they were 3 weeks before when they measured him, when they seemed to be moving in the right direction, and now they're like even lower than they were. So they even put less than 1 percentile, like less than the first percentile for some of the measurements. So he's going to be so tiny. I'm really hoping that at this point, the vasoprevia is kind of preventing him from getting all of the nutrients from the placenta, and that he's just going to do so much better on the outside with breast milk, colostrum, everything. Like I'm hoping that he grows better out in the world. So that was about it for the 35th week. In this 36th week, this week I'm in right now, I had headaches after the steroid shots, because I had the steroid shots at the very end of my 35th week. And then I noticed that for a couple days after the shots, I had a headache. It was kind of like a really localized headache, which I never get headaches. I haven't had a headache throughout this whole pregnancy. I don't get headaches normally. So I'm pretty sure that was from the steroids. Still getting a little nauseous in the mornings and evenings. I had my last ultrasound and non-stress test, and he passed his biophysical profiles and non-stress tests that he's been having since they diagnosed him with intrauterine growth restriction. So that is good, even though he doesn't seem to be growing very much. At least he's been passing his BPPs and NSTs. So I had all of my pre-surgery or pre-C-section blood work done a couple days ago. They did the CBC panel, and all my levels were great. It was actually the first time, because I've had that panel done 4 or 5 times in the last couple years. And even though I'm usually all right in the middle in the green, there's always some that are really borderline low. And this time they were all pretty close to the middle. So I was really excited about that my blood levels and everything are all good. I had a COVID test done. It was negative. So that was great. And then I requested to have my vitamin D level checked because I was curious. I've been taking vitamin D supplements for over a year now. And everyone in Ohio typically has just really low levels of vitamin D. And I've been doing all kinds of research on vitamin D levels, like maternal vitamin D levels, and the correlation with a baby having jaundice. And it seems like there is a correlation, if a mother has low vitamin D levels, that her baby's more likely to have jaundice. So I just was curious what my level was, and then we can see if my baby has jaundice or not. And if he doesn't, it might be because I have really good vitamin D levels. So it came back and it was right smack dab in the middle of the optimal level. So that was awesome. 55.8, I forget what the units are, but it just seems like every person I talk to says their baby had jaundice. It's so super common. And I just hope, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't have to go under the lights and stuff like that. I hope he's just healthy. So I still have no stretch marks, thankfully. Some people told me that I will develop them after I give birth, which I didn't know that. I thought you started to get them when your belly's stretching, you would get stretch marks. But I guess when your belly starts to go back, you could notice the stretch marks. So I guess we'll see. But as of right now, I'm good. I really think the belly balm that I have been using every single day has helped. It's kept my belly so soft and smooth. And I use what's it called? An Ayate washcloth that I get from Public Goods. I get a lot of my stuff from Public Goods. It's like all natural products and super cheap. It's kind of like, there's like a membership online. And it's like really, it's really exfoliating, but I use that to wash my body. So it really exfoliates my skin every single day when I use it. So I feel like that in combination with the all-natural belly balm that I've been using has kept my stomach nice and smooth. But we'll see if I get stretch marks after or not. I will let you guys know and be honest with you how postpartum goes for me and what I experience and everything. And I have my belly balm linked down below and also on my Amazon storefront. It's by a sister brand to Kindred Bravely. I think it's called Sensible or something like that, but it's linked down below. So the pelvic pain that I've been experiencing for several weeks now is just getting worse and worse, which I expect. And it's so like painful to turn from one side to the other in the middle of the night and to like stand and walk. I did a lot of errands yesterday. I worked a half day for my last day of work yesterday because I had my OB appointment, my non-stress test, and then I went to like Costco and grocery stores and Target and got snacks and stuff and food to keep in the house for when we could get back and to bring to the hospital. And I just was in so much pain by the evening yesterday, walking around, and today I'm still feeling it. So I guess I'll trade that pain in for the pain of the C-section recovery. But I'm ready. And as you can notice, I'm sure I'm super short of breath when I talk or get up and walk and stuff like that, which I'm sure if I would have been able to continue exercising throughout my pregnancy, that would have been maybe a little bit better. My stamina just is so beyond lower than it's ever been in my life. I've always been an avid, exerciser and used to teach exercise classes, and just not being able to work out, going through IVF and all this stuff that I've had happen in the last couple of years, it's been really tough on me, and I can definitely feel it in my body that it just takes a lot more effort. I used to be so much stronger. So I can't wait to recover from this C-section and start working out again. One interesting thing I noticed in the past week is that I have been leaking a little bit of colostrum on the left side. And so I'm hoping that that's a good sign. But yeah, it's like just a really, really little bit. It's kind of like dried. But then I did notice it like when I took my nursing bra off yesterday, there was like a tiny little stain in the middle on my left side. So hopefully that means I'm gearing up to breastfeed. One other thing, and I don't know if this is pregnancy related, but my eyesight has been significantly worse this week. So at the beginning of the week, I went and saw another musical. I saw my friend's daughter in Mary Poppins, and we had really great seats. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can't even like see these kids' faces. And then I noticed like yesterday when I was grocery shopping and stuff like that, like seeing signs, like I couldn't even read. I don't know, it's weird. Cause I mean, I've never had like awful eyesight. It used to be really good when I was younger, but I do have glasses, but I don't wear them that much. But yeah, I don't know if that is something like maybe because I'm really tired or something. But my eyesight has been bad this week. But yet again, during this musical, baby was all excited and moving all over the place. I know he really likes music, so I'm really happy about that because I love music. And I've been playing, for some reason I've been really like into listening to Hamilton lately. I go through phases with Hamilton because I love Hamilton, and sometimes I'll just like want to listen to it nonstop for like a week. And he seems to really enjoy when I'm listening to musical kind of music. So that's awesome. And that's about it for this bump date, my last bump date. And I will end the video with my last bump shot. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you so much for reaching out to me and wishing me luck and sending me positive vibes for tomorrow. I really appreciate it. And I will upload a video when I am up to it. But as I've said in the past, go follow me on Instagram if you want to know his name tomorrow and see pictures of him. And I'll probably start posting a lot on there, like in the stories and stuff. I imagine I'm just gonna like want to share him with the world all the time. I'll probably get annoying, but if you want to witness all of my love for this new baby, then go follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys hopefully sooner than later. And again, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.